It's Scarlight here, and welcome back to another video. This time we're doing a breakdown on the Modern Fighting type team. Cannot wait to use this team, and the reason is because I did a community poll 3 days ago, and Fighting won the majority of the votes. And if you want to participate in this week's poll, it's between Fairy, Fire, Flying, and Ghost. You're more than welcome to, and I hope your type wins for next week. But without further ado, let's get on with the show. So first up, we need to talk about the fighting weaknesses, which are 3 of, being Fairy, Flying, Psychic. So our first 2 members, I'll definitely go try cover these 3 main weaknesses. And then we're going to be relying on Telesteel for the rest of the ones, for the majority. Because Steel resists every single one of these types, which is so crucial. So without further ado, let's introduce the first member. First member being Ogi Dogi, the Goku. So Goku here looks so amazing stat wise, with 88 HP, 115 defense and 86 special defense, and plus that 128 attack. Really means that Goku can really pack a punch. And let's get on with the set. We have gone for a nice offense-defense set here, with 252 HP, 128 attack, and 128 special defense. The reason why I went for this IV spread is so Goku can take a Moonblast coming into an Anomalous, plus an Air Power, and KO with Poison Jab, which is so crucial. Our ability also being Toxic Chain, which means any contact move we do, we have a 30% chance to Toxic the opponent, which is an amazing ability. We have the item leftovers for a bit of longevity. Nature is adamant, so we can hit a bit harder too. With the moves being Bulk Up, Poison Jab, Drain Punch, Knockoff, and the Teletype being Steel. So this Pokemon right here, Goku, I'm expecting it to really take some hits a dished amount, kind of like what Bakura did for our Bolt Breakers. Especially when we can also set up with Bulk Up late game if needs be. So without further ado, let's introduce the next member, which is Kakashi the Cobalion. So yeah, right here, we have a Fighting Steel type, which helps with all 3 of the weaknesses of the Fighting type, which is fantastic, with 91 HP, 129 defense, really solid too. So without further ado, let's go into the set. So I went for an Assault Vest set here, with 248 HP, 252 attack, and 8 special defense. And very similar to Goku, can take a Moonblast coming in from an Anomalous, plus an Air Power, which is fantastic, with a nice adamant nature. The moves we have here is Volt Switch, Iron Head, Close Combat, Stone Edge, with Teletype being Flying. Because I don't want to have too much of a ground weakness, so I thought I'll have Kakashi be Tailflying. I could also see changing Goku in the future to Tailflying if needs be. But yeah, the idea of Kakashi is just to take some hits, get out of there as quick as possible, or maybe get a KO or 2. So yeah, I cannot wait to see how Kakashi performs. And without further ado, let's introduce the 4 last members, which are all going to be primarily sweepers. So first of all, we obviously have to have Ellie the Great Tusk. God, has this Pokemon been around since the beginning of Gen 9. Such an amazing Pokemon. Just look at them stats. It's insane how good of a stat pool this really is. 115 base HP with 131 attack and defense is insane. Plus the 87 speed, meaning we're not too slow either. So again, the primary role of Ellie will be a sweeper, but also can provide some hazard remover if needs be. With our set here being a nice standard bulk up set, with the ability Photosynthesis with boosted energy, and because we're max speed and max HP, our boosted energy will actually give us a speed boost rather than an attack boost, which is what we want. With the moves being Bulk Up, Earthquake, Ice Spinner, and Rapid Spin. And the Teletype being Poison. The reason why I chose Poison is just because it's just a nice defensive typing all round. being resistant to grass, fighting, obviously fairy. So just a really nice defensive typing all round for Ellie. Cannot wait to see how this Pokemon performs. And yeah, let's go into the next member, which is Iron Valiant being 0. Now the main problem with fighting types is that there's not many special fighting type options out there. The best one is probably 0. So with that in mind, I've designed 0 to be a special breaker with the Calm Mind set here with 4 HP, 252 attack, 252 speed with a Terminator, very standard with the item booster energy. Our move set here being Calm Mind, Moonblast, Psyshock and Encore. Being able to Encore an opponent on a setup move can be really crucial. It's happened against us a couple of times when we've against an Iron Valiant. And obviously the Teletype again being Steel. Just amazing defensive Tele for all fighting types. So yep, cannot wait to see how 0 performs, and it might not be the last time we see 0. We could see it in the Mono Fairy team in the future. With that said, let's get on to the 5th member, being Yogo, the Cavalier. Wow, this is such an amazing one. If you let this thing get out of control, it can come up with surprising sweeps. I mean, if you've seen the SPL, Yogo just provides phenomenal work. It's absolutely crazy how well this Pokemon can just unexpectedly sweep. So with that, we have went for a very offensive standard set with 252 attack, 4 special defense and 252 speed. With Moxie, every time we get a KO, our attack stats just keep getting higher. Nice combined with our moveset here being Sword Dance, Aqua Step, Close Combat and Knockoff. Again, Teletype being Steel. And with Aqua Step combined with Moxie is what really can get Yogo out of control. I cannot wait to see how honestly all this team performs. We've got some very hard hitters. Especially with the last member, which again I've never used before. I've never used this Pokemon yet. So I haven't used Okidogi, the Goku yet. I can't wait to use Goku, and I haven't used Scar, the Zamazenta. I've again tons of Scars, but I haven't used one myself yet. And honestly, I can't wait to use it with the 92 HP, 120 attack. And them defenses are just insane, and the speed tier is phenomenal. So we can expect to get a couple of sweeps with Scar with the standard set, being the Iron Defense Body Press set with Telesteel. Again, leftovers for nice longevity with the IVs being 252 HP, 88 defense and 168 speed with a nice jolly nature. Cannot wait to use Scar. Never ever used Scar before. I've never used Goku before, so 2 Pokemon I've never used before. Cannot wait to use them, and I cannot wait to see how them perform. And with that said, let's get on to the team's name. Here's all our members yet again, and we're going to be called the Diamond Fists. And yeah, before one thing as well, if you're wondering why the Gaballion and if you're wondering why Kakashi and Ellie are both shinies, I couldn't find a gif of their non-shinies, so that's why they're both shiny. Yeah, I forgot to mention that part with with covering them, but yeah, I generally cannot wait to use this team. You have to let me know who your favourite member is down below. And yeah, hopefully I'll be released today or tomorrow with day 1 to go with pursue, and I cannot wait to see how this team performs. Cannot wait to see how the first day goes. And yeah, with all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and most importantly,